We do not have any DRS belong to the coverage if you're watching in the UBC Scotland, back in India, Sydney and in Melbourne. But now what has becomes Ireland lost, and he's got a power-packed opening.
First.
The outfield is always just wondering as to how partisan applause around the Grange venue.
Very happy for Ollie Hare's system, and then was out of the
Taking simplest of catches for the suit, and it's Bartlett with.
It's always hard. This occasion gets the skipper, safe pair of hands as their account underway for one.
He wants to, and Munsey will have to go to get.
Mullen very well. He scored standing this time. Well, that was an edge, but a hard edge.
No. In front of square. Beauties.
Obviously about the bounce back length. Very, very quick. Here's Brandon McMullen. Yeah.
It's the first maximum. Oh, I said he's in the form of his career. He had as a moment to savour as he tried.
Son, because I think you might get some.
Damn. We're going to find out. Either way, Josh Inglis.
Instead of Matthew Wade.
And hold on, because you. Munsey goes. It's another maximum.
He's developed so much, but his batting is just round.
Oh, back. He's never played better.
He just makes it look so. He's huge.
Get enough of it, won't go all the way, but with old Scotland on the charge. 47. Just a few signs of there's a 12-run of this game. Ace on the ball, at the Scottish crowd in style in the power play.
He's made use of bits of the ground.
Over the last kind of. And Australia strike back with the wicket English. And it's a big.
Good comeback from Sean Abbott. King sweetly. Oh, did it again. Into edge. And there's a catch. Strike back. It's been very entertaining.
Always quick the outfield, and Meredith won't, but Scotland have lost both of their open.
4-2.
Not all the way by McMullen. Not a bowler, 100 wickets. He's got every piece of that Barrington spin, and that guy, well, congrats, surprise. Give him a whiskey.
A little bit too full on this occasion. A feature of Richie Barrington ball, but then has the ability to go bang.
Yeah, sweeps and slog sweeps.
And yes,
everyone, he had half a mind to come back and attack as well as the batting lineup. David is coming underneath it, but he couldn't quite get there in time. And a sigh of relief.
Let me tell you, the Grange is a very difficult play. Maybe that just did him there, but
that one in the air, but it's another boundary. Well, that will help.
yeah, not in full around the corner. It's uppish. Again, very difficult. Not level at all.
Across his stumps a couple of times, Max Elf into position to put that one away.
Expect from Matthew Cross using the angles not.
Again, this time plays at square. Zampa and his whiskey every day, I think. That one, 4 more.
Yeah, it's dropped short again. Rocks back onto.
He's been in. Speaking. And it's going to be taken comfortably. Make sure of it. but it comes to
Flighted a bit more this the stroke, and Bartlett makes no miss the ball. Very uneven. Barrington, Scotland 101 for 4.
He's a man who will never die wondering. Wraps up the 12th over. 2 on the board.
Of having in the dressing room, that's for sure.
Yeah. Talking before about
Dismissal, just when they were the nicely than Barrington. More here towards the back end.
beautifully. It's going to be 4 in the end, so 9 for 4.
Well, it's beautifully poised. This for the Grange. Just Leonard back in here with you now, joining fantastic, a phenomenal occasion.
Be with you again at this ground.
Involve Irish heartbreak, so for his second. This kind of surface here, Preston.
Innings actually, Stoinis, Green.
Quite get it. Bears Friday, I think, is just a handful of tenner ticket for love nor money. Quite remarkable, isn't it? The toss, they've had to have a bad raw Australian bowling as to here. Could 170.
Well, I don't think the average score is going to be enough to short boundaries here, plus to be competitive.
I think I travelled for 2 T20s. There was, again, it wasn't bad, a bit more conducive to run scoring, but New Zealand 54.
Absolutely. I think the ground staff would have
good to score off. They've left some grass on.
But I think that the rain and that surface seems a good.
This has turned into a very fun in those T20 all-rounder. Looks a touch innocuous, but he's very
day T20
already departed. Get enough of it? No. He takes another catch. It's across the Grange as Australia.
Yeah, Green's first. Some of the game in which he needed to force them, get enough of it. Scotland losing. Cross 5.
Mark Watt strides to the crease to get the scoreboard. Oh, well, he nearly did, but that is good fielding down at fine leg.
Top skill. And then Abbott there.
Future too, as immediately Leask felt as if he did, and David McLean up, and all of a sudden the wheels are.
But for Michael Leask, he doesn't make contact.
And oh, he's got a good piece of it. Stands Jarvis, and that has brought the crowd back to.
Oh, it's fearless stuff from Jack John. Zampa invitation.
Well, I suppose a chance up in Dundee too for the 29-year-old.
Yeah, I think, and from ball 1 and innings 1 make.
Mid-off, not quite, but Jarvis is very. Jarvis wanted it, but what
Available to Scotland at the moment.
ability. Trying to follow a New Zealand model overseas, and then when Scotland come in out there again. Participants, isn't there, in cricket, and they're in his rugsters at times. Quick single to check that. Decision not out. It's a minimum, you'd imagine. Perfect start for the final 3 of our cameraman. And a lost ball.
Knows the minute it leaves the bat, and what a strike.
Preston bombed, what, 340 yards down the middle. To the leg side, and out-thought Jarvis there by taking all those.
Back deep in his crease. King Jarvis drag it across.
Marsh, who will get this. He was waiting for someone else to call it. He's underneath it. Charlie Castleland, well, folding away rather tamely here.
Stoinis and Marsh. This with the cutter. Good. Debut goes for 1. Scotland.
Gets them to 149.
Brad Wheel on it.
Here we go. What a big moment for this young man, for the Australian cricketing community over the last connection with David Warner. Still just 22 years of age. Well, in prolific form, very consistent at the top of the order. Look at that strike rate up and around. Andrew Leonard here alongside Mel Farrell. Looks, and Scotland are going to need to. Scotland will be overly pleased with.
He didn't bowl for them during the T20.
Charlie Castle, he holds up strike early, and Fraser McGurk, they go for a third ball duck.
For Fraser McGurk, that previous ball, cross up, increasing the pressure, just gets right. That ball was in the air for an age. They strike early.
Mitchell Marsh to the crease, Scotland. In the over and 2-2, and nothing shot from Mitchell Marsh, and it runs away for the first.
That Australia come up against this, up to the stumps, someone like
Width though, because he'll pounce in the crowd. He cannot the mark.
Yeah, just too much width. Very, very quickly, Travis Head.
But Barrington can't get it. Back-to-back boundaries, Fuller this time. He couldn't get anything on it.
A few little beyond the long.
Almost a risk reward, isn't there, with the new ball men outside the circle. Bounces on width, almost an action.
With the slip in play.
Boundary, but this is a fine stroke. On the wicket, he has profited already.
Well, I just don't at the moment so easy. It's almost like the
man out there, but it's over his head. He's so dangerous. Thought of a chance, but it thuds straight.
Well, I just talked about the Grange occasion. It wasn't.
He'll club you down the ground. This is it. He's putting on a show here in Edinburgh.
It's only just starting to get wide. Leaves an open spot somewhere else. Fielder come up, just targeted that.
To the leg side. Oh, this is quite being held in the crowd to go with it. Three.
There's every chance this could.
Charlie Castle, maybe time just to bowl against Australia. Elegantly, not too much wrong with the Marsh now joining the party.
Demand, and then his second stop. It was there. Plays the textbook one.
No, they're naturally aggressive players. Far the easiest time to bat in this chase outside the 30-yard circle. We're seeing something absolute heater. He's flown to 37 line right now. Everything must go.
Wants it. Quick.
Change here for Scotland. They've got to take the pace off. All the way. Going to be 6 more. Is because it's put down in the crowd of the highest quality.
On one. He's on one. The different parts of the ground.
4 overs, and you can add to that. It's going to be head goes to 47, 7 for 1. And this could end quite quickly.
Well, and you just wonder where they necessarily.
Bowling. Look out in the tennis courts. The length. Mitchell Marsh 6.
And it's no surprise to see it's chastening moment. He's not even Marsh. Just
absolute barn here. What's he going to try and do? Well, start the over. Marsh getting in.
Fans just can appreciate these. It's Australian.
Well, be 6. Yes, it's going to soar all striker. Chill 6 sixes.
So showing any signs of slowing when Travis Head.
Deliveries here. Scotland surely pulled so powerfully. It splits the 2. 4 more. This over still isn't.
Just sitting up nicely for Mark. Just timed it. That was a perfect height. They need to sort out their lengths pretty quick.
More, you won't believe it. He split the same gap over Australia. Well, a few to this with absolute contest in St. Lucia. 6th and final. And there's a world record that could well once in history goes to 50, 17 balls.
Boy, today.
4 runs. And this, they're being blitzed away here. Scott ever T20 I-50 by an Arsenal. Awesome hitting.
After that shot of Travis Head.
For the head of the man. It's come up inside the power play that it's happened. Record.
This is just brutal.
And with it goes the world record of T20 international cricket. It goes. This has been quite awesome from Travis Head and Mitchell Marsh.
Even luck bends to your...
Going to the rope, and they're making it with reckless abandon. Scotland rightly so. The run rates
all across, but it doesn't matter whether tie it up, whether they're trying to...
fittingly complete power play, and Travis Head has been... Travis Head, the Australian fans in the crowd here, remarkably they need only less than 3 months ago. Over. Picked up a wicket from his first ball. As I welcome Preston Bishop.
Deliveries, Australia.
Can't think of too many quicker statisticians to their work. Well,
You saw in the first innings the way the ball was,
which he didn't. Hoiked away and hoiked all the mark. It's 6 more. Travis Head.
it's not a terrible ball. So quickly down low, as he's done all in.
A few more than the 3 or 4th range. And it's hell. He maybe should have at 2 and 2. And it ends the pyrotechnics.
Wasn't going to stop then. Fantastic innings. What a we just win.
He comes to the crease with overs, isn't it, Preston? Wicket in the man again, Travis Head. Hey, it's going to be cut away for 4. Gets it intensely
Played from Inglis. An offer and pace. Good point there, using the pace.
April. Yeah, but it's gone miles over his head. This is Australia, but they're just continuing.